Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the softening. This is the 20th week since we started, and so when I opened this morning my Zoom to start the meeting and the session, there was no session scheduled for today because I set it up. When I started for 19th week, thought, oh, okay, this is mid February. We are probably not going to be here anymore. And here we are. So thank you for everyone. Thanks for coming. And thank you also for joining in afterwards. Or really just joining in with thoughts. So even if you cannot watch the videos, whole way, or you skip a few. I know that energetically with your thoughts, you're with us, and that means a lot. You're also literally adding to this field, and and maybe this is, it pops up in your mind the word softening or this whole concept about regularly recentering and um, you don't have an idea how much that adds to the collective, to our little community, but also to the collective. And that is how bit by bit we build, we create. So thank you again. Um, and yeah, I did bring a little message today, and I think it's really beautiful. So I probably are going to share it um, with others as well, on other channels as well. Um, so I'm gonna start reading that up right now because I think this is just very beautiful. Um, so this is how it goes. Who and what we are is constantly changing. The desire of our heart is blossoming a different flower every day. Our environment, our bodies, our thoughts, and beliefs are all in a constant evolution. And most of all, our perception changes rapidly. It is not your task to control these things. It is not your task to be consistent and forced to stay on the same track. You are everything, and you become what your soul's evolution needs the most in this now moment. Your core is the same divine material, your frequency, your song is your unique melody. But as a song, especially a long one, has different parts, the chorus, the bridge, and even the keys can change. Your presence, your looks, and your creations will vary as well. It is not your task to decide and control the energy that's embodied in you, but it is your task to step aside and respectfully ask, who am I today? What is my heart's desire now? What is the energy that wants to experience life today through me? Feel and acknowledge this unique energy, honor it, and of course, you will decide how you want to use it during your day. Um, I thought it was just beautiful in general, but I thought it's also very very relevant these days, because we literally are in a transition or in a transformation that is hard to describe. On the physical level, everything is changing. You look around and everything is changing. Even probably in your home, you feel the need to move things around. And of course, it's still your home. It's still your environment, your physical reflection. Um, but it's going to be a little bit different. Maybe it's going to be simplified. Maybe things going to be added. Maybe things going to be thrown out entirely. The same with the body. I hear so many people feeling the urge and the desire to change something on their looks, their hair. Um, That's the first thing usually. Um, but also how they look, what they wear, how they show up. Um, and of course, on a deeper level or on a more intangible level, we the way we want to connect, the way we want to speak, the way we want to share the stories, or the way it comes out. Maybe it's not even a desire, but we find ourselves, oh, okay, how that's very interesting how that came out today. Um, and how it doesn't want to come out anymore. And that is also beautiful. Um, and I guess that's very much the whole purpose here. Um, on one hand side, to give space for different energies, for different perceptions, for different manifestations and creations to appear in the world. And as in the last bit of this message, I find that very important to see what wants to come out, what is showing your itself for you, and to have that observer and perspective and um, what have had to have that observer perspective to look at this thing, this energy, and decide about it. Is it something I want to reproduce? Is it something that I want to make more of? Or is it something that doesn't resonate anymore? And so, what do I do with it? Because that is a very, probably the most important part of us being in this human body, um, the creation with intention. And highlighted and underlined the intention many times. So so I guess that's also something that is one of our important tasks these days, to learn to be more intentional about how we want to use the energy that shows up and honoring the energy. So if you wake up feeling wiped out already, probably that's not the energy, feeling um, having aches in your body, or in your heart, or feeling drained, or grumpy, whatever. Probably that is not the energy where you wanna um, engage with other people um, too much, where you want to create um, something new, because that might not come out in the beautiful way you want. So maybe that is the energy where you want to sit in experience and acknowledge, and through resting, through giving it space and releasing, um, you honor it, but you don't act, you don't create with it. And on the other hand, well, you can also decide to transform it, to very gently, softly work with it and say, great, this is what I am today. This is what is coming through for me today, this kind of energy. And let's see. how can I transform it and like play with it and um, see if there's any potential, very subtle, in a very subtle way to change that, right? To um, direct it and channel it in ways that can be actually um, something nurturing. So maybe you wake up with this energy and you had other plans, but instead of going to the next to the first meeting that you have in the morning, maybe or in the day, maybe you start with a walk outside and bring this energy that you have to nature and see what it has to do with it. And maybe you put on a music and listen how the frequency of the music is changing that energy. And without forcing too much, but giving it the space to be in a different and in a different environment than it normally is or it should be in your day. Just watch how it changes. It changes. And and again, what we talked about last time, to practice to put your agenda aside, practice to uh, leave your expectations at the door and see, okay, so this is what we have today. This is what we can work with. And what what will come out is not um, does not have to serve your agenda. I think that's the best way to put it. When I work with people, energetic work, and when I have someone who comes um, with a very edgy energy or um, a chaotic energy, or someone who comes with a lot of resistance, um, I use my energy, which I try to be as open and grounded and harmonic as possible for that day. I use it, of course, with my presence, with how I talk, with how I interact with the person, to and how we are being together in the room as two persons, um, to to tune the other person a little bit, uh, in a very subtle way, just what I said with the music, in a very subtle way to transform and change that energy if possible. But there is a certain extent I am responsible for doing that. And further on, as the intro part of our session, which serves also this purpose of tuning uh, into each other and kind of finding that opening together where the energy work can take place with more focus on the person and the situation. Uh, so at that point where that intro part is over, I have to step aside. I have to take out all my expectations and agenda, and even the person's, because it is not our human uh, mind that is going to lead what happens in a session, in a healing or in a tuning session. So Yeah, so that is something that I invite you to do either in your everyday life or in if you work with people with energy um, with holding space. Um, yes, you have an intention, but you uh, for the day, for the session, for the moment, for the hour, for this session, and but are you able to just leave that, let that go at one point? So this is again something that we are going to practice today, and I invite you to just lean back a little bit. Um, Goody. I'm using today a bit of oil. This is frankincense. Frankincense because this is something that I really love to use for meditations when I want to be more centered or just generally a little bit more uplifted. Um, yeah. So take a few deep breaths and feel your body in the space. Feel the chair or the sofa, the floor under your feet, and try to find that anchoring point around your tailbone and try to feel into your spine and make it straight and long as if you were hanging from up here, something holding you above your head, and as if your spine would be that beautiful, straight, yet flexibly moving, not rigid um, line like a thread. Having the nice crystal ball at the end of this thread, which is around your tailbone, where is your root chakra. Concentrated. So, yeah, so I hope you can feel that center line of yours. And now just take a few deep breaths, focus on your chest, focus on the movement of your body, how it's gently expanding with every breath and shrinking again as you exhale. Expand and contract. Expands and contract. Rises and falls back. Isn't this beautiful? You are not moving anything consciously, you're just breathing. And yet, your body is moving all the time. And again, this is just the surface that we can see the movement, the change inside of your body with every breath. It's truly beautiful. So just enjoy this for a few minutes. And with every breath, with every exhale, try to land and center yourself deeper and deeper in your heart, in your chest. Feel as your shoulders are more relaxed with every exhale. You're not holding yourself in this upper area of your body anymore. You don't need to. You can lean back. You can trust that chair, the gravity holding you. You don't need to be on your toes all the time. In a standby, looking out what's the next thing you will have to respond to. For now, there's nothing else, nothing in the outside world that is calling you. No one that needs you. It is only you and the energy in you. That energy that wants to be embodied today. That chose your body, your life to be present in this world. What is this energy? Be curious about it and ask, who are you? What are you? Is this a heavy energy? Light one? Is this something chaotic? All over the place? Or is it something harmonious, peaceful? Is it something like it's the bitter, grumpy, maybe painful, sad energy? Is it fearful or anxious? Or is it rather curious, playful, open? Is it loving? Is it caring? Is it something nurturing? An energy that wants to give to others? Or is it an energy that rather wants to be in solitude, left alone? But now you don't have to interact with it. You're just here to watch, observe, experience. Maybe you experience it through emotions, through your body. Maybe there's a special part of your body where you can interact with this energy, where you really feel this energy. Or maybe you see this energy um, with your mind's eye, actually. Maybe this is like a color or shape, picture. Allow it to show itself as it's the best for both of you to understand each other. And I hope that you can feel the difference between you, the observer you, and the energy that is showing up today in your body, in your life. As if it was almost like another person. A person very, very close to you, but still not entirely you. Because you, in the observer seat, have the power to feel and think about this energy in whatever way you want to. And now I'd like to ask this observer part of you to find a very soft place in your heart. And from that soft place, I'd like you to look at this energy Experience this energy with love, with compassion, as if it was a little child. And feeling just right now, just today, upset, cranky, very sad, or very energetic, very playful, or just melancholic, really tired. Look at this energy from this very soft spot in you, and accept it, acknowledge it without any expectations. And now, as you are the adult looking at this child, honoring its energy, well, now you can decide what you're gonna do today with her. Now you can decide if you show up in the next meeting or program or task. You always have a choice. And if you show up, if you decide to go, how are you going to show up? You can always choose to pretend something that you don't feel that you're not today. You can, that will take probably a lot of energy. You can choose to show without any filter what you are today, what the energy that you carry today. And that can be a beautiful thing, that can also be harmful. Or you can choose to step back, stay a little bit more quiet as normally, and talk less or share less or interact less with your environment, with the people around you. Or you can also choose many other ways, like, as we said, you can detour a little bit before those meetings, before those tasks, and take a little walk or get a cup of coffee, tea, whatever might alter this energy. We can also just go into the next interaction, the next task, telling others what is the energy that we carry today, so they understand why we act or we behave probably differently. That is a very respectful way of honoring the energy that's in you instead of forcing and controlling it into something it doesn't suit. And also respectful for the people around you and yourself. Right, just stay with this for a few more moments. Observe what's going on, and maybe even just this, just observing, watching, acknowledging, and honoring this energy is slowly transforming it. So maybe when you come out of this meditation, when you stand up from this chair, the energy that wanted to experience an embodied life is gone and changed, and gave space to something else, for the better or worse. We don't know that. Now slowly try to focus again on your breath. Take a few deep breaths and exhale quietly but consciously. Inhale and exhale. Connect again with your body. Connect again with your life, with the environment, your eyes still closed. Use your other senses to reconnect with the world. Use your touch. Feel what your hands are holding or touching. Squeeze a few muscles in your body and feel how that feels. Roll the shoulders, wiggle the fingers, move your head gently. Use your nose and smell. What is it that you can smell? Use your mouth, your tongue, and your taste buds. What's happening in your mouth? And use your ears. What are the noises, the voices you can hear around you? And really, after this 20 minutes sitting here, being probably in a very different state of mind, and coming back to this reality, still with your eyes closed, try to find out what's happening around you. What is it that you are coming back to? Maybe a lot has changed actually around you. And when you're ready, you can massage your eyes and face and just open up those eyes and see what's around you. This is when I actually come back to Zoom and see, oh, okay, how much time has passed? Who is it here with me? Are they left or are you still here? Is the recording still going on? Whatever. I don't know anything about these things when I'm with you, but funny enough, I feel you probably much more intensely. And thank you. Again, if you have any thoughts, feelings, insights, write down. If you have 2 more minutes, and maybe you want to write down your intentions for today. So you experience the energy that is in you. Hope you got to the point, at least for a second, where you could really deeply honor it without judgment. And and now it's your turn to decide what to do with it, what to do with your day, knowing this is what's in you right now. And again, as in the message in the beginning, everything is changing. So maybe this energy is not going to be with you for 24 hours or for even the next 10 hours. Why should it? So check in every now and then how I'm feeling, what's going on, how can I pivot my day right now and be intentional with it. So thank you for today again. Thank you for being here, still with me after 20 weeks and with yourself. And yeah, hope you will have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and see you soon. Bye bye. Bye, everyone.